A very good morning and welcome to the Breakfast News on Rajya Sabha television. I'm Ashwarya Kapoor with you. Well, it is Monday morning and there's lots that's making news. Let us start with the headlines. Motion of thanks on the President's address in Parliament today. Congress issues a whip to its members in Lok Sabha for compulsory presence in the House. In a standoff over seeking to question Kolkata police chief in a chit fund scam case, the CBI to move a Supreme Court today. BJP accuses Mamata Banerjee government of obstructing probe. In tit-for-tat action, a city police cordon off CBI headquarters in Kolkata. India will give a befitting reply to every terrorist, says Prime Minister Modi in Srinagar. Launches several development projects in Jammu, Kashmir and Ladakh regions during his day-long visit. BJP launches a mega drive to prepare for 2019 poll manifesto. Month-long campaign to seek views from 10 crore people. Prime Minister Modi urges people to share suggestions. And Donald Trump says military intervention in Venezuela an option. US sending aid to crisis-hit country after request from self-declared interim President Guaido. Russia warns against destructive meddling. First up, news on the budget session of Parliament. Well, BJP leader Bhupendra Yadav will move a motion of thanks on the President's address in the Rajya Sabha today. Motion of thanks follows the address of the President to the joint sitting of Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha at the commencement of a first session of every year. The motion will be seconded by Vijay Goel in the Rajya Sabha. Meanwhile, the motion of thanks in the Lok Sabha will be moved by BJP leader Hukumdev Narayan Yadav. The motion will be seconded by Jagdambika Pal. And Congress party has issued a whip to all its members for their compulsory presence in the lower house throughout this week. According to sources, Congress chief whip in the Lok Sabha, Jyotiraditya Scindia, has asked all its party MPs in the Lok Sabha to be present during the discussion on the motion of thanks on the President's address and the discussion on the interim budget. All right, let's get all the updates. We have with us our colleague Kriti Mishra joining us live from Parliament. A very good morning, Kriti. So, very important day as far as Parliament is concerned, because we'll see motion of thanks on the President's address in both the houses today. And, the winter session of Rajya Sabha had been particularly unproductive. But as far as this session is concerned, we understand that political parties have agreed to take up 6 bills for consideration and passage in Rajya Sabha during this session. What all is expected today and in the budget session in general? All right. Let's go to my colleague Kriti Mishra. Kriti, can you hear me? All right, it is a very important day in Parliament because there's going to be motion of thanks on the President's address in Parliament today in both of the houses. It will happen as far as Rajya Sabha is concerned. Then BJP leader Bhupendra Yadav will move the motion of thanks on the President's address. Remember, motion of thanks follows the address of the President to the joint sitting of Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha at the commencement of the first session of every year. And as far as Lok Sabha is concerned, the motion of thanks in the lower house will be moved by Hukumdev Narayan Yadav. All right, we understand that Kriti is through with us right now. Kriti, what more can you tell us about what all we can expect to happen in both the houses today? Because, of course, the motion of thanks on the President's address will happen in both houses. Tell us more.
Well, Aishwarya, according to Clause 2 of Article 87 of Constitution, it demands allotment of time for discussion on matters that are being referred to in President's address. So accordingly, Rules 14 to 21 in the Rajya Sabha Rules of Procedure and Conduct of Business provide for motion of thanks on President's address. Now, you may recall that President's address discussed a gamut of issues, right from burgeoning economy to reforms in the finance and banking sector to health, sanitation, fight against black money. So, of course, today there would be discussion on motion of thanks on President's address. And as you know, that this is a very crucial session, and between the government and the opposition parties, it has been decided to take up 6 important bills. For instance, the Companies Amendment Bill, the Aadhaar Laws and Other Amendment Bill, and also the Personal Law Amendment Bill. So certainly a crucial day because for between 4th to 6th, the upper house would hold discussion on motion of thanks, and thereafter there'll be discussion on budget, and of course important bills would be taken up. So important day ahead in the Rajya Sabha as well as in the Lok Sabha. Aishwarya?
Right, Kriti, you stay with us because we also need to talk about the CBI matter as well. You stay with us. And CBI Interim Director M. Nageshwar Rao has confirmed that the probe agency will today move the Supreme Court regarding the ongoing tussle between CBI and the West Bengal government. The top investigative agency has claimed that its probe in the Ponzi scams was being obstructed by the state government and the state police. Now, this came after the CBI team on Sunday came to the Kolkata police chief's residence to question him in connection with the Ponzi scam case, but he was detained by the state police. Now, the team was later released. Meanwhile, in a tit-for-tat move, a team of Kolkata police officials also cordoned off the CGO complex at the state headquarters of the CBI. The probe was handed over to the CBI by the Supreme Court. Meanwhile, West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee sat on an overnight Save the Constitution dharna at Kolkata's Metro Channel along with Kolkata Police Commissioner Rajiv Kumar.
They are doing a wrong thing. They are doing the blunders. It is not the democratic setup. Our full confidence to our judiciary system. Our full confidence have with the media. Our full confidence have with the people of India and democracy. We respect all of them.
And the BJP has slammed the Mamata Banerjee-led government in West Bengal. The party said that the state government's action is a direct assault on the constitutional scheme of things and reflects a dictatorial streak of the chief minister. While various BJP leaders have called for president's rule in West Bengal, opposition leaders have extended support to the TMC chief.
ममता बनर्जी एक डिक्टेटर की तरह अपनी राज्य में भ्रष्टाचारियों को बचाना चाहती है और सुप्रीम कोर्ट के आदेश के तहत जो सीबीआई वहाँ इन्वेस्टिगेशन कर रही है उसको काम करने नहीं दे रही है और जिस संविधान के नाम पर उन्होंने शपथ लिया था उस शपथ का धज्जियां उड़ा रही है ममता बनर्जी। हम इसकी घोर निंदा करते हैं।
All right, let's get all the details from Kriti Mishra, who's joining us live. Kriti, there's a huge drama really unfolding in West Bengal over the CBI versus Mamata Banerjee issue. But, this issue is also going to reverberate in the national capital because a number of opposition leaders have extended support to Mamata Banerjee, and the issue is also going to reach the top court today. Tell us more, what can we expect in the day ahead?
Well, absolutely, Aishwarya. Now, in the morning today, Interim Chief of CBI, Nageshwar Rao, has accused Kolkata police of tampering with the evidence, of destroying the evidence. So the CBI will move the Supreme Court, saying that the Kolkata police is obstructing the investigation in the scam of the Ponzi schemes. Remember, the new CBI chief, Mr. R.K. Shukla, is also likely to take over. So it remains to be seen how things pan out. And as far as the drama in Kolkata is concerned, of course, Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee sat on an overnight dharna on an overnight satyagraha, saying that it is important to save constitution, and she has alleged that there has been a political vendetta from the BJP. As far as the BJP is concerned, the BJP is demanding imposition of presence rule in West Bengal, and of course other political parties and other opposition parties have rallied behind Mamata Banerjee. So certainly this has become a slugfest and a flashpoint between the BJP and other opposition parties, and this is expected to resonate in Parliament, in both houses of Parliament today. So it remains to be seen how the day progresses ahead. Aishwarya?
Right, Kriti. Thank you so much for all those details there. So high drama really unfolding. That is, of course, coming just ahead of the 2019 general elections, with the interim chief of the CBI, M. Nageshwar Rao, saying that the West Bengal's police are not cooperating, and therefore he will approach the Supreme Court today. Of course, we'll keep getting you all the updates on that big story. Meanwhile, the tussle between the BJP and Trinamool escalated after the Trinamool government denied permission to the Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath's chopper to land in the state and let him address two scheduled rallies. The UP Chief Minister was scheduled to address Save Democracy rallies at Balurghat in South Dinajpur district and also in Raiganj in North Dinajpur district yesterday. Following the denial of permission, the UP Chief Minister addressed both the rallies via audio link and targeted the Trinamool government, calling it anti-democracy. He also said that Banerjee's days in the state were numbered. The Trinamool Congress, however, accused the BJP of trying to disturb the peace of the state.
आज मेरी दो सभा बाबूरघाट और रायगंज में थी। इन दोनों सभाओं में हेलीकॉप्टर उतरने की परमिशन वहाँ की सरकार ने नहीं दी और तमाम प्रकार की बाधाएं खड़ा करने का प्रयास किया। यानी ये बंगाल के अंदर व्याप्त अराजकता, व्याप्त दुर्व्यवस्था, सरकार की अलोकतांत्रिक और अराजकतापूर्ण गतिविधियों को प्रदर्शित करता है और इसलिए मुझे दूरभाष के माध्यम से ही वहाँ की कार्यकर्ताओं को दोनों सभाओं को संबोधित करना पड़ा है।
Habit of BJP that everywhere they are going and they know they won't be getting that sort of mileage. So they are sending their people to ransack, vandalize, and after that going to DM's office, going to SP's office and call a press conference and say this is done by TMC.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Sunday visited all the three regions of Kashmir, Jammu and Ladakh and inaugurated projects worth 7,000 crore rupees related to healthcare, higher education, skill development and employment. During his day-long visit, the Prime Minister laid the foundation stone of AIIMS at South Kashmir's Awantipora district of Pulwama. He also digitally launched various projects, including foundation stone for degree colleges in North Kashmir's Kupwara, Baramulla and Kishtwar districts, a rural BPO in Bandipora district and a multi-purpose indoor sports facility at Sepora was also digitally inaugurated by the Prime Minister. The Prime Minister also declared 100% electrification of the households in the state under the Saubhagya scheme. The Prime Minister assured the youth of centre's full support for their bright future, free from poverty, corruption, insecurity and exploitation. In a stern message to those spreading terrorism and killing innocent youth, the Prime Minister said that the country would give befitting response to every terrorist.
पूरा देश निर्दोष निहत थे कश्मीरी बेटे बेटियों की हत्या होते देखकर आक्रोश में है। सिर्फ इसलिए कि वो नौजवान शांति चाहते हैं, जीना चाहते हैं, उन्हें आतंकवाद का शिकार बनाया जा रहा है। यही यहां के आतंकवाद की सच्चाई है। मैं आज आपको जम्मू कश्मीर के नौजवानों को और पूरे देश को ये विश्वास दिलाता हूं, इस आतंक का पूरी ताकत से मुकाबला किया जाएगा। हर आतंकी को मुंह तोड़ जवाब दिया जाएगा। सर्जिकल स्ट्राइक करके हम पूरी दुनिया को बता चुके हैं कि अब भारत की नई नीति और नई रीति क्या होती है। हम जम्मू कश्मीर में भी आतंकवाद की कमर तोड़ करके ही रहेंगे। जम्मू कश्मीर का विकास, यहाँ के लोगों का विकास, यह हमारी प्राथमिकता है और हमेशा रहेगी।
The Prime Minister also laid the foundation stone for transit accommodation for Kashmiri Pandit migrants at Ganderbal and Bandipora areas and said that his government was committed to facilitate the return of Kashmiri Pandits to their homes in the valley with full honor and safety.
का तकाजा है कि हिंसा के दौर में जिन कश्मीरी पंडित बहन भाइयों को यहां से अपना घर, अपनी जमीन, अपने पूर्वजों की यादों को छोड़कर जाना पड़ा है, उनको पूरे सम्मान से यहां बसाया जाए। प्रधानमंत्री विकास पैकेज के जरिए हम इसके लिए कोशिश कर रहे हैं। राज्य प्रशासन ने वेसू और शेखपुरा में ट्रांजिट आवास बनाने शुरू कर दिए हैं।
The BJP has launched a mega drive to seek views from 10 crore people for the party's manifesto for the 2019 Lok Sabha election. Party chief Amit Shah asserted on Sunday that only the Modi government can ensure inclusive growth as it has laid a strong foundation for India's long-term development. Amit Shah, along with Home Minister Rajnath Singh, launched Bharat Ke Man Ki Baat Modi Ke Saath, a month-long campaign to seek suggestions from people across the country to help the BJP prepare its Sankalp Patra for the general election expected to be held in April-May. In a Twitter message, Prime Minister Narendra Modi said that your voice is of utmost importance and also urged the people to share their suggestions.
2014 के चुनाव आए, उसके पहले 30 साल तक पॉपुलिस्ट नीति, तुष्टीकरण, इसके कारण देश की समस्याओं के निवारण के लिए कोई लंबे समय की योजनाएं नहीं बनी, कोई दूरदृष्टि के साथ कठोर कदम नहीं उठाए गए, देश में परिवर्तन लाने वाले फैसले नहीं लिए गए, देश की समस्या का निवारण करने के लिए कोई सुदीर्घ नीति बनाने का बिल्कुल अभाव दिखाई पड़ता था। 50 करोड़ गरीबों के जीवन स्तर को ऊपर उठाने के लिए, उनके जीवन में बदलाव लाने के लिए टुकड़ों टुकड़ों में लोक लुभावन योजनाओं में बजट को जाया किया गया।
2014 में सत्ता में आने के बाद हमारे प्रधानमंत्री मोदी जी के नेतृत्व की इस सरकार ने डेवलपमेंट और गुड गवर्नेंस से जुड़े सभी क्षेत्रों में मैं कह सकता हूं कि शानदार कामयाबी हासिल की है। और जो जमीन मोदी जी के नेतृत्व की सरकार ने अपने इस कार्यकाल में तैयार की है, उस पर एक बुलंद इमारत खड़ी करने का हमारा इरादा है और साथ ही जनता की यह अपेक्षा भी है।
BJP President Amit Shah on Sunday addressed the valedictory session of the two-day national convention of BJP's ST Morcha in Odisha's Puri district. Amit Shah targeted the Naveen Patnaik government in the state and said that the BJD failed to develop the mineral-rich state and pull people out of poverty despite its 19 years rule in the state. Amit Shah accused the BJD government of neglecting tribals and Dalits and refusing to accept the centre's Ayushman Bharat medical insurance program. Now dubbing the BJD and the Congress as the two sides of a same coin, Amit Shah also called the regional party as the B team of the Congress.
देश के पिछड़े हुए, सबसे पिछड़े हुए समाज के माता के अग्नि संस्कार का भी प्रबंध नहीं कर सकते हो तो आपको ओडिशा पर शासन करने का कोई अधिकार नहीं है। तत्काल आपने इस शासन को छोड़ देना चाहिए। मित्रों, भारतीय जनता पार्टी की जो सरकार है, वो सरकार ओडिशा के विकास के लिए काफी काम की है, परंतु ये नीचे तक नहीं पहुंचते।
Meanwhile, Congress President Rahul Gandhi addressed a rally in Patna on Sunday, and Rahul Gandhi promised to waive farm loans and give a big push to the food processing industry if the party is voted to power in the Lok Sabha elections, alleging that the centre's crop insurance scheme is aimed at taking away the hard-earned money of the farmers to fill up the pockets of big businessmen. He promised that the Congress would initiate a number of steps to deal with the farmers' distress and unemployment. He targeted the Modi government for failing the youth of Bihar. He promised to improve the education system of the state.
यूनिवर्सिटीज में प्रोफेसर नहीं है, पूरा ढांचा बंद पड़ा हुआ है. पटना यूनिवर्सिटी, नहीं नहीं, आप थोड़ा जोर से बोलो, क्योंकि आपका काम है वो पूरा करना है. पटना यूनिवर्सिटी जो पूरे देश को रास्ता दिखाती थी, उसकी हालत बिहार का हर व्यक्ति पहचानता है. अब आप एक वायदा सुन लीजिए, पटना की जनता सुन लीजिए, मैं झूठ नहीं बोलता हूं. कांग्रेस पार्टी की सरकार आएगी, दिल्ली में आएगी, पटना यूनिवर्सिटी को सेंट्रल यूनिवर्सिटी का स्टेटस मिल जाएगा.
And the opposition parties will approach the Election Commission today for the redressal of their concerns over the use of EVMs in the upcoming Lok Sabha polls. On Friday, a meeting was held between the opposition parties over concerns about EVM tampering. Apart from EVMs, the announcements made in the budget also came up for discussion. Congress President Rahul Gandhi, TDP Chief N. Chandrababu Naidu, National Conference Leader Omar Abdullah, NCP Chief Sharad Pawar, CPI Leader D. Rajya and DMK's Kanimori were among those leaders who attended the meeting. Leaders of the BSP, the SP, TMC and Aam Aadmi Party also attended the meeting. The opposition said that there is a doubt in the minds of many people about the EVM system being fair. The Congress, while supporting the demand of a ballot paper system, said that the Election Commission should ensure counting of paper trail in 50% booths across the country to ensure that there is no doubt in the minds of the voters. On the international news now, US President Donald Trump has said that military intervention in Venezuela was an option as Western nations boost pressure on leader Nicolas Maduro to step down, while the troubled nation's ally Russia has warned against destructive meddling. In an interview with the CBS on Sunday, Donald Trump said that US military intervention was under consideration. The US says that it is sending aid to crisis-hit Venezuela following a request from Juan Guaido, the opposition leader, who has declared himself as interim president. Guaido's move last month won swift backing from the US and others, but triggered a power struggle. Venezuela's President Maduro has accused the US of the opposition leader Guaido of mounting a coup. He has dismissed US offers of aid as a pretext for military intervention. Earlier Saturday saw thousands of people taking to the streets of the capital Caracas for protests in support of both President Maduro and Guaido. Now, Guaido says that he has held secret meetings with the military to win support for ousting Maduro. More than 20 countries have recognized Guaido as Venezuela's interim president, but Russia, China and Turkey are among those who have backed President Maduro. And US President Donald Trump has reaffirmed his determination to pull US troops out of endless wars in Syria and Afghanistan. But he said that they would stay in Iran to watch Iraq. On Afghanistan, President Donald Trump, in an interview that aired on Sunday, reviewed the amount of money that US is spending on that country, saying that the US should not have been engaged in Afghanistan for 19 years. However, he added that he might leave a small number of troops and strong presence of the US intelligence system in Afghanistan amid ongoing talks with the Taliban. Now, Donald Trump's comments came in the face of warnings by the US intelligence chiefs that a hasty US withdrawal from Afghanistan and Syria could allow a resurgence by Al-Qaeda and the Islamic State. Remember, Donald Trump last year had ordered withdrawal of 7,000 troops from Afghanistan and 2,000 from Syria. Trump said that he asked his former Defense Secretary James Mattis to resign because he was not happy with what he was doing in Afghanistan. And well, that is all in this edition of Breakfast News. But before we go, take a look at the second Shahi Snan at the ongoing Kumbh Mela on the occasion of Mauni Amavasya today. Thanks for watching. Have a lovely day ahead.
चले हैं साधु चले हैं चले अखाड़े गृहस्थ चले हैं नागा मिलने शंभु से आतुर कुंभ चले हैं कुंभ चले हैं हर हर शंभु जय जय शंभु शंख बजे घड़ियाल बजे सत्संगम का पुण्य कमाले लगा ले डुबकी भाग जगा ले हर हर गंगे जय मां गंगे मस्त मलंग जयकार लगा ले संगम तटे अमृतत्व सत्य है हवन दीप गोदान यज्ञ है शिव विष्णु की कृपा योग में हर भव बाधा से कर जाओ शुभ ग्रह है नक्षत्र भी शुभ है मार्ग मुक्ति का यहाँ प्रशस्त है जीवन